Bam! Hey everyone, White the Man Tano here. Today we're going to be doing a Lil Dza tier list. Alright, okay. Starting off the tier list, we have a personal favorite of mine. I am going to actually have my old tier list up for reference. So I've got my older tier list up, just so that I kind of have it up. It's just helpful to have. But anyway, starting off, I'm going to be real with you. I think that Z is genuinely a really good track. I think it's among the best. I think that D is probably the weakest point, but I think A isn't even that much better. And come on. I think before we cover the albums, I wanted to get that EP out of the way. I think, okay, to be clear, I think Z just has just that vibe to it, you feel me? Whereas A and D, both a little repetitive, they both kind of, show some of the fun, but they're not really that great. Now, let's get into the singles, because I feel like this is more fun. Obviously, a classic, this track, really, really catchy, a bit distorted, but I love that. And, I'll throw one into that. That's going to be our first good tier. Oh Hamster, look, it might just be that, I'm not on that new shit or whatever, but okay, I'm putting it in good tier. I'm not going to put it in mid tier, but it's low good tier, because Oh Hamster, this is subject to change, by the way, but I feel like a lot of the song's kind of weak. I feel like the outro was real as hell. I really want a hamster, it's great, man, I love it, but the rest of it kind of falls a little bit flat. Oh damn, there's some stuff that I need to listen to. There's probably a whole ton of... Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, wait, no, I remember. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, no, I remember this. This is... I am actually going to move... I'm going to move Ohampton up a little bit. This is really good tier, actually. Lovely Cat, I need to give this a re-listen, I think. Oh! Yeah, okay, so, Lovely Cat, one of, Lil Dza's, probably, more instrumental tracks. It reminds me a lot of very grindcore stuff. I'm gonna put it top of mid tier. It's not the most interesting. I feel like you can't really hear the lyrics at all. Pop Smoke Freestyle, underrated track, top of good tier. I'm gonna be real. DZ Among Us, it's funny, but it's bad. It's like an awful song. DZ Hamburger, first top 5, easy. I mean, like, just to elaborate a bit more on DZ Among Us, I think it's a funny idea. I think that the vocals are kind of cool, but like the rest of it just kind of not that on. You feel me? Chess Actual, I'm gonna put it at top of really good tier. It's not top 5, but it is incredible. Bulb Bandis, dude, you're nothing special. You're just a white teenager who collects light bulbs, man. Top of good, bottom of really good tier for having some real as hell bars on it. West, it's the accordion track. Oh god, this should be in terrible tier, but I'm actually putting it at bottom of good. It's better than Ohampton, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Now let's get into my second favorite Lil Dza album. The Debut, obviously fantastic album. My Name is a solid good tier. It's a funny intro. It's not fantastic, but I'm into it. Getting Out the Hood, dude. What else if not top of really good tier? Maybe not top 5 because it's not as musical, but probably the best kind of skit Lil Dza ever did. I always think of this whenever I think about Getting Out the Hood. Okay, let's get on to the next track. Wookie Blue, terrible tier. Wookie Blue, mid as hell. Wookie Blue, my opinion... Okay, bad tier, top of bad tier. My opinions have changed on it a lot. I don't like it that much. I think it's kind of mid. It's kind of mid. It's worse than mid, actually. Horny... Okay, look. Let's be real here for a second. Fan interaction does put a hamper on this track. I think I was too nice to it in my review, like my written review. I think fan interaction is mid as hell. It's bad. If fan interaction was a track on its own, it would be in bad tier, if not terrible. But obviously the track at the start, unironically, makes this bottom of really good tier. I think you've got to take them as 1, unfortunately, but if this weren't taken as 1, that would be probably top 1, if not, top 5. Stuck Gutter Beats, classic, top of good tier, easy, nice and simple. Surprise, it's just mid. I don't know, it's just not that good. I mean, like, I'm gonna be real, the feature kind of messes with it. Sorry, but I feel like Lil Dza had a little more to say on the track, and then it's kind of brought down a little bit. Also, the beat is just too slow. It's going at mid-tier, mid of mid-tier, I think, in between A and D. Oh, okay, where's it? Awful song, awful track. It's like, so like the German flow would be kind of cool if if it weren't ruined by having an Arabic ringtone. You feel me? It would be cool if not for that. Why does this track exist? It's funny. It's funny. I'll give it a top of mid tier. It's alright. It's fine. It's alright. I'm gonna move up Lovely Cat actually because I think that this song is really on it. I am gonna move down west. No, west. No, sorry. No, I'm not gonna move anything down actually. There's a bit of a block here. I'm gonna put My Name Is probably there just because I feel like it's a bit worse than Lovely Cat. Way of Success. Way of Success is great. I think Way of Success is solid. It's a good track. I think I really like it. But not that much. So I'm gonna put it there. Lil Dza Adventure Ends. Solid, really good tier. I really like this track. It's fantastic. Jacques Berman Webster 2. Mid tier. Nah, good tier. Let's put it here. I put it here. Forum Type Interlude. This, I mean, it's kind of a nothing track, so I'm just gonna put it at top mid. But it's not a bad track. It just doesn't really do much. Terrible tier. Awful. Bad. No one cares about this. It's kind of a funny joke when you consider it was released on like the 26th or whatever, but it's just not that funny. Tribute to Kanye. This aged so well, especially considering it was made by a German. But I'm gonna put this in probably bad tier. It's a bit of a nothing track. YT people probably gonna stay in top 5. Way to clear that. Obviously, top of really good tier. Not top 5 in my opinion, but definitely up there. Type beat. I mean, yeah, whatever. It's alright. I mean, I'll live with it. Okay, Dza introduction, top of good tier. This is fantastic. I really like it. Racism is mid bozo. Dude, I remember when this was an unreleased track. I put it at the top. The unreleased Zems, unreleased Jams, whatever. The unreleased DZMs. I cannot believe that it's not still around. Because, yeah, some of the tracks on it were pretty terrible. But some of the tracks on it were fantastic. George Bush Called of Death, fantastic. Racism is mid bozo, top of all time, in my opinion. But, it's whatever. Because the album, it clearly wasn't, in DJ's peak artistic time. But the really good tracks got picked up for a reason. And I really hope that the extra good tracks get picked up on Brasilisco as well. Brasilisco? I don't know, man. Also, I got A and Z confused, I think. So, we go. I am not gonna say the name of this track. I remember it. It's solid. It's solid. Mid tier. Way to clear that too. This song is so pointless, but it's also really funny to me. So, yeah, I'll drop it here. It's funny. It's funny even if it's pointless. Oh, dude, YT People Part 2. Actually, important addition to the Lil Dza lore. I put it there. France diss track, top 5. I think it's fantastic. I love France diss track. What? Oh, God, this song didn't need it. Average Day on Discord is funny. There it goes. Why not? Yeah, I put it in good tier. This is gonna look so. I'm just kind of skipping through. A lot of the tracks here are kind of not stand out, but they're not that bad either. So I kind of don't really know where to put them. Lucifer Hit My Line, obviously a fantastic track. I really enjoyed this. I remember being hyped as hell for the release. Lo-Fi Beats is in bad tier for obvious reasons. It's not good. Dubai 2 Isle 2. Let me listen to this one again because I don't actually remember how it goes. Okay, this is I think I know
I picked the pink tree in my garden.
What?
Shorty didn't fucking tell me she
What? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh my
god.
god.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Like
What the hell?
Cause my
That was
angels
such a pickup.
Yeah.
Okay, no ranking change. I love that. What? Interlude, probably solid, terrible tier. It's not funny. The last of the top 5. Let's be real here. This is... It's probably somewhere here. I think this is my final top 5. I mean, like, EME. It's just... Oh, it's like if Death Grips was good. It's crazy. We can probably tell where this goes. I don't know. This is, Clash of Clans is overrated anyway. I don't like the song, if you couldn't tell. Journey End, wait, no, I'll do that last, because, like, you know, it's like the ending. So I genuinely think Backrooms is one of the better interludes that Lil Dza has done. Especially considering a lot of interludes can be bad. I'm going to move this down a tier. I listened to it again, and I'm just kind of, like, not feeling it as much. But I think it solidly populates there. I think it's alright. It's fine. But back to Backrooms. I don't know. I love the sound of it with all the reverb. It's really amazing. I gotta say, I'm a fan of it.
Yeah. When women.
This is one of the more full lengths. I love this track, dude. The beat. It's like you know. You feel me? Let me.
Want to fuck my cock? I get hard. When women want to suck on my nuts, I let them suck on my nuts, I guess.
I love it.
And I'm not really doing anything.
That a Lil Dza Death Grips collab should happen. Solid, really good tier. I am gonna have to do some adjustments though, but I'll finish them off when I'm kind of done with the rest of the tier list. Journey Ends. It's fine. It's alright. It finishes off the album very well. I'm gonna put it in the good tier, but like halfway through it, I think it's better. Okay, I'm gonna do some adjustments and then give my final opinion of this open. Alright guys, so let's get back to the tier list. By Lil Dza. Okay, here we go. I didn't change much. I just mostly shifted around some pretty simple stuff. It looks the same for the most part. Anyway, as a whole, that's my final tier list. I think this top 5 is really solid. That top 5 is in order. The rest of this is in order for the most part. I would say this tier is in order. These tiers are less in order because I kind of care less about these tracks, but these kind of tiers, and actually, you know, the entire good to goated tier. It's a good sign that a majority of the songs are in good to goated tier. So back to the top 5. Racism is mid bozo. Top 1 Lil Dza song, undeniable. It's just something else. I kind of prefer the wait. There's so much. There isn't really a difference between the Gems version. It's whatever. I think that you know, it's fantastic. I love it. The hamburger, you know, I'm gonna hop in a car. I'm gonna get some McDonald's. You know, fantastic. Love it. You know, I love it so much. It's my favorite track. You know, aside from Racism Has Been Bozo, I show it to everyone who asks to listen to Lil Dza. EME FR came out of nowhere. I remember listening to Journey and just getting hyped as hell for that track because it just comes on. It's like, you know, it just had a huge distorted bass line. I love it so much. Oh my god, it's fantastic. White Tea People, obviously. It's like Whittacle, but better. And France's diss track is funny to me. I like it a lot. Anyway, that's my final tier list. I love it very much.
But it's albums like this that people use as benchmarks in musical history. And it just happens to be fantastically enjoyable as well. I'm feeling a... Come in. 10 on this record. Yeah.
Transition. Have you given this album a listen? Do you love it? Do you hate it? What would you rate it? I am going to swiftly bomb the U.S. Capitol. Bye-bye. Good night. Listen to Lil Dza, everybody.